Yeah, I know, crazy take. The Odyssey is an amazing movie. So, because I'm extremely late to this, I'm gonna keep this more brief. Another crazy opinion: Christopher Nolan is a fantastic director and he makes amazing movies. This is kind of hard to review because I have no real negatives, and the positives are extremely obvious. It's the Odyssey. It's not really reviewable by modern standards. Like, it's pointless to review it because it's a story that's withstanded thousands of years. I can say all of the acting in the movie, all of the acting is amazing. Like, this is probably the best performance I've seen out of Tom Holland. Robert Pattinson is amazing. He plays the villain so well, and you just want to, like, stab him yourself. From his first scene. Anne Hathaway is great in this movie. Of course, the star Matt Damon is amazing. He's a great leading man. Of course, John Bernthal steals every scene he's in. He's fantastic. Also, Goat is in this movie. Put some respect on my man Logan Marshall Green's name. Although for this huge cast, maybe tame your expectations on how much they're actually in it. Lupita Nyong'o is also in it, but she's not in it a ton, like, really very much at all. Travis Scott is only in, like, one or two scenes, and he doesn't really have to act very much, which his inclusion is something I was definitely worried about, but it wasn't distractingly awful. Elliot Page did solid. Hamesh Patel is actually great in this movie, and I think he is going to get a lot more acting opportunities now because he's in this and he's so good in it. He must have killed it during the audition. Something I want to talk about real quick is the special effects, because they found a real Cyclops and filmed it, bro. It's all shot on location. If you can afford and find the place to see it in IMAX, I would definitely recommend. It's just such a beautiful movie, that you can obviously tell that they shot on location because the backgrounds in this movie, just the backgrounds alone, before you even get into, like, the sets, which are amazing, just, like, it's such a beautiful movie. This is one of those movies that you could pick out almost any frame of the movie and frame it. I think this is a near perfect movie. There's like no real complaints I have. When we go from set piece to set piece, it's like, what are these guys gonna have to overcome next? I'm not too familiar with the Odyssey story to begin with. Obviously, I know, like, the basics, but I didn't know much about the characters. One of the more controversial aspects of the movie is the like, modern English, but I don't think it, was that bad. And really, the worst of it is Tom Holland in the beginning saying mom and dad. Like, aside from that, it's not even as bad as, like, people are making it out to be. People are blowing it way out of proportion. And after a little bit in the movie, you get used to it. There are some sequences in this movie that are straight up horror sequences. Like, I know I'm not the first nor the last to say this, but I think it would be great if he made a horror movie. Not just because I'm a huge horror fan, but I just think he would do so much. He would use practical effects, he would make great, thrilling sequences. It would be awesome. If you're familiar with the story, you'll know what I'm talking about, and I guess minor spoilers for, like, a 3,000-year-old story. The scene with Cersei and the pigs was crazy. That was maybe the best scene of the movie, because just seeing that is a horror movie sequence. That's body horror, and that was just so cool to me. The scene with the giant dudes in silver armor was crazy. That was a really good scene. The scene where they have the encounter with the Cyclops, or really scenes where they have the encounter with the Cyclops, That was another great set piece. Nolan does his usual brand of nonlinear storytelling, but I think it really worked here. Just the way this movie adapts the Greek mythology is amazing. So, I think this is the best movie of the year. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my review. So here's the 2026 ranking. Technically, I haven't reviewed some of them on the channel yet because I reviewed them for Free Will Summer, but those videos just haven't come out. So here it is. Place. Sorry, Bill. Primate, Mercy, Mike and Nick and Alice. Lee Cronin's The Mummy, The Bride, Scream 7. Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. Masters of the Universe, The Mandalorian and Grogu, Supergirl, Punisher One Last Kill, Project Hail Mary, Hoppers, Evil Dead Burn, Backrooms, They Will Kill You, Toy Story 5, How to Make a Killing, Send Help, and, the top two I kind of flip-flop around. But I guess for now I have Disclosure Day at 3, Obsession at 2, and number 1, The Odyssey. For probably like 2 days until Spider-Man comes out. And the last thing I'll say is, it's amazing how well the story that was written thousands of years ago reflects on the modern world today, even still. And you just have to see the movie to get that, so, yeah. So, yeah, it's peak. That's pretty much it. That's all I got. This has been my review of the fantastic Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Bye.